Again, guys, Axe here, Air from Kansas City. So, yeah, someone asked me a question: do I still play large mobile? And they asked that question, I can only imagine, just based off they saw me making videos about the pallets and the orders that we got in. So, to answer their question, let me do that for them right now. But let me take care of something right quick. One moment, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for following the channel. I appreciate that, guys, and I appreciate everybody that comments regularly. All of you guys, especially my guy Dan. Appreciate you, my dude. All right, let's get to this. Okay, so yeah, let's get into that, guys. I want to go over a few things today about Lois Mobile. So, without further delay, let's get into it. I want to start by answering somebody's question. 1.1 has a little bit left. I wanted to see what I needed out of here. Latest latest products. All right, I do need to grab something. I think they had this here. I needed this here, guys. So we're gonna use our coupon on this. Yeah, we'll use that and we'll get that. It's just that simple. Alright, so there we have that. Now, anonymous, right? Did it say X? I think I had it as X, anonymous. I don't know. But anyway. Alright, so we got some things still in there, guys. Alright, so I want to look at. We got that double up there. If you guys know, that's always a good way to go. I wish I would have had, when I went to get that, I wish I had a 25-30% coupon or something like that in addition. That makes it all the much more worth it. I want to open up some. So what we're going to do today, we're going to be opening up champion chests, and we're going to be talking about large mobile while we open up some chests here, guys. And that's all we're going to be doing today. Now, they do have quite a few things going on. This here thing here, which well, that sucks that they would entice me to do that and then give me a problem off the flip. So, my idea of large mobile, guys, here's my take on large mobile. I want to kind of go somewhere right here. I want to look at a few of the wars right quick. Right here, I want to look at a few of these players here, SEG. And I just want to like scoot this over right quick and look at his gear. Look at a few of these Riley Lee's gear right quick. Is that Andy? That's the same one, the same person. Let's look at the Beast Gamer here. Look at his gear, 12-12 fully maxed out. He hasn't went to 13 or up yet as his other player has. Let's look at Tank here, see what he's looking like. There's a 13 there. Guys, my take on Lawrence Mobile right now. Honestly, what I see, someone asked me, do I still play? Of course, I still play Lawrence Mobile, but I'm constantly working all the time lately. So that's a little bit different. So I don't play as much, but I still play Lawrence Mobile. And someone obviously seen me making YouTube videos about, ordering pallets and ordering speakers, and getting back into my own business and getting that going, and me and my baby trying to catch up on things and just get things back like they were, because when they were good, they were all good. So yeah, definitely, I still play Launch Mobile and still invest in it, and but one thing I realized, guys, when the Astralite came out, when the new update came out as far as Astralites to level 15. My take on that, guys, and I'll scoot this out the way so you guys can see. I just put it right in the center, and let's open up some of these things here. I'm gonna start by opening up some of the Astralite things, because I'm gonna want to open up some of those and see if I can actually get any, so let's scoot this over some. Might have to scoot it over quite a bit, guys. I don't want to make it small because I want it to be big. So let's just do it like this. Let's go with, we need to know which one we're going with. So I'm going to have to decrease this a little bit, guys. Out of the way. Just enough so you guys can see. I like seeing myself. Y'all didn't know that. Alright, so let's increase that a little bit right there. There we go, guys. That's cool. That's perfect. So which one of these do I need? We'll go check in just a second. I'm thinking I need the Bon Appetit, guys. So let's go check and see which one we need so that we can get that. Okay, so let's go here and let's say right here. 3 something. I need that one, but it's a long ways away. So that's a long ways there. Let's go. Let's go check the another one here. Let's go check Frostwing Gargantua, J-Rim, Graphone, Mega, Terrathorn, Helldrider, Nosaurus, Grim, Saberfang. So it's got all of them in there. Literally all of them. So let's have a see of what we're close to. Now I know a lot of people actually, many of the players have done this one, I guess for the HP boost. So they've tempered that one. As you see, I can temper as well. So Snow Beast is 1 at level 15. It is 72, 56% army HP. That's a lot of army HP, and it is a range piece here. Range at 22%. So Snow Beast is 1. We could do some of that one. Let's see some other ones we can possibly potentially do. These are namely going to be those there. I have not. Don't have enough to get that up yet. So, and we're not going to do any of those. So let's check with the plate here. Gargantua. He can be upgraded a little bit. We can do Gargantua. When maxed out, he is just a cavalry piece. Okay. We also have, what else do we have? Let's put this over here. It'll still be in the way no matter where we put it, guys. But, so that's all we have there. That's a range piece, infantry piece. It's an infantry, it's a range piece here. Alright, so this one here, let's try the plate here. And it is 300, these 1,000, quite a few for that one to go to level 9. Alright, so let's see the next one. This one can be upgraded. And it is a range, max HP, it's a range piece. We're not going to fool with it yet though. Okay, so let's check here. What does this take here? 200, 2,000. He is costly, very costly. Seven something. We could get this one up a little more. Army max HP. It's at 33 when it's maxed out. It is a infantry and a cavalry piece, so a mixed gear. So 67% infantry, 56% cavalry when maxed out. It's a lot of stats here, guys. So we could do something like, wrong button, the Saberfang as well. Saberfang, And they got Gargantua. What else is this? Let's see this one here. We could do the J-Rim, which is Army Max HP as well. So that's a good one. We could get him up, and he is a range piece again. Alright, so and then we have left the let's look at the Skull Crusher, Helldrider, and I think we can get close to getting him up another one, guys. Helldrider. So we want Helldrider. I think we'd rather have the army attack Helldrider. So let's see what we can, if we can put a dent in that and get that up with another piece. So let's go with Helldrider on those guys. And I hit the wrong one, right, guys? I did that. It just happens, guys. I hit Helldrider, but it's a Therathon on accident. Sucks, but it is what it is. Can't cry about it here. Can't hardly see with the things in the way. I was rushing. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll get it back again another day anyway, so it's all good. Helldrider, and a little more Helldrider here. So we wasted 100, guys. Let's go on. What we got here? Alright. None of these do we have yet. So we won't worry about this yet. We'll go to the next one. Frostwing. I think we said the Gargantua, right? Or the J-Rim, right? Or the Snow Beast. Snow Beast we said for HP, right? We could go with the mitts. We can go with the mitts there. Yeah, we could go with the mitts there. Or which one was the most important? Let me look again, guys, while I'm at it. So we know this one was the most important, but we blew that one. We should be able to get enough to get it back. We still need about 260, which we will get. But in the meantime, we're looking at this one here that gives us some army HP. Army HP. Okay, so army HP on there. And that's a range piece. Or we can go with this piece here, which is the Saber Fang, which I think is more beneficial. Now, this one is also a range cavalry, whereas this one is a infantry and cavalry. So let's try Saber Fang, guys. I think that's a better choice. Oops, I hit more prep. There's no Saber Fang in there. There's Frostwing, Gargantua, and all of that. Let's go up here. What we got here? Just artifacts. Or Astralites, I meant. Shucks. We'll open some of these too, guys. No, they're not there. They're actually one. That's what we want. So those are those. We don't really want that one. Let's go with this one. That's what we want right there. So we have 40-something hundred of those. We're going to roll with them. Let's get this down a little more. So my take, guys, is this game has shown me with the Astralite update, which caused investors and gamers and players who have contributed and supported IGG for so many long years, it has caused them to once again reinvest in the game. And as you can see, a lot of players a lot of players aren't who are capable, whether through just having the finances because they have money, they inherit it, or they have a business, or they have good credit to use credit to make purchases in the game. But players aren't like hasting to be maxed out. There probably is now. I've touched on this topic a little bit, but players aren't capable players. They aren't taking this. They aren't taking this very welcoming, and it's like they're not taking it like with a grain of salt in a sense, like rolling with the punches or rolling with the flow of IGG. I think I think overall players are they're disappointed, uh, and I think it's on both sides from rally leagues to rally traps to players who slowly evolve and update and upgrade their accounts. Uh, but I don't think this is an update that has really benefited anyone. In theory, it looks great to have to have more levels with a significant amount of boosts. Uh, it looks, in theory, or looking at the stats, those updates of Astralites look amazing, stupendous. They look awesome, but they're not cheap, guys. And it causes players who have invested so much in the game and have done so much to have to reinvest back in the game just to basically maintain being a maxed out account. And as you can see, the players are speaking by the level of their accounts, the status of their accounts. There's not a lot of accounts that are maxed out at all, if any. I don't know. I'm sure there are. I haven't been keeping completely up with it, but I'm sure that there are one or two. I don't know. We can go look at the Emperor. We can pause and go look at a couple of the Emperor accounts, things like that, and we can see what players, if they have on their gear, are maxed out right now. Are they maxed out? And it not just maxing out champion gear and things like that. That involves maxing out, you know, other pieces too that are not champion pieces. Like the Book of the Dead or uh, other significant pieces of gear. Now let's go and take a peek right quick. Um, and let's see what's going on. Let's try to see if we can find um, let's see if we can find 13, 13, 14, and then the rest is champ gear. There's another 13. This is the Emperor, guys. That's the Emperor. Let's look at a few of his players in his guild. Let's just take a peek at them. I'm going to go based off Kales. I didn't mean to push that one, but let's go based off Kales. And let's take a peek. Right here, that is the Emperor right there. I was looking at Kales. My bad. Now let's look at the next person in line. There's 3, there's 10, there's nothing there. He doesn't have his gear on, obviously. Who's next? There's 3 million there. He doesn't have on his gear either. Okay, so let's There's another account here, 15 on the mitts, and still not maxed out on there. Let's take a look at some of the other players by way of checking out the, let's say, the rankings, Dominion rankings. Let's go by kills. Let's go in Dominion rankings. Let's go like this. This person has this absurd amount of kills. That's just a towel hitter guy. He's just a straight towel hitter. It's like, it don't even make sense that many kills. It's impossible. Unless he's just a hell of a rally trap, but that's you can't rally trap that much. Anyway, he doesn't have on gear, I'm guessing. But let's take a peek at a few of his things here. Things like that. Let's look at enemy destroyed minus only 108 billion. So he's definitely a towel hitter, guys, or something's going on. I don't know what's going on with that. But let's go to the next one. I want to look at what I want to do is I want to look at some of the. This only gives might though, guys. It does not really give like. So let's go to the guilds. That can probably help us out much better. Let's look at these guys. I'm trying to find some of the players that. Let's look at some of the people in JVT. They're sure to have some hell of a players in there. Here's one. Let's see. I don't think that's it. It might not have been the JVT. Yeah, I don't know where the players are. Anyway, guys. Let's look at this. It's not maxed yet. I mean, these are people who, I mean, literally have invested heavily in the game. There's a 15 on the boots there, and one that's covered up. All right, so I'm just using multiple of these facts here, guys, to kind of show players that the community of players as a whole, and I'm talking about players who have, you know, who have a lot of money. They've invested serious investment in this game, but most of the max players are not this much might, so we'll find very few that are going to have invested in that level there. Let's go to some more guilds here. Let's see some of the guilds here right quick. Let's look at some players from here, our old guild here. I don't see a lot of significant kills. Here's 2 mil. Let's see if he's anything. Nope. But you guys get what I'm saying. A lot of players, they are not rushing. They are not going all out right now to have whatever edge or margin of advantage that the 15 Astralites will give. A lot of players aren't rushing to try to accomplish that, which makes me believe that uh, which makes me believe that what we got here? Extraordinary chest. What does that have? Nothing at all. Okay, let's go to right here where we want to be. All right, so let's go here and get these 6,000 knocked out guys and see what it does for us. So what I'm saying is, my point is this, guys, is that most players, they don't feel like the need to spend and invest further to max out these pieces and these gears, champion gear, and all other sorts of equipment. A lot of people were maxing out their mitts, maybe because that is the easiest one to max out and it gives a hell of a lot of HP. But other pieces, a lot of players aren't in a rush to update them, or they don't see it as mandatory or the edge as good, you know. So I feel like with this update that IGG has done is completely just it's lopsided. There's no logic in it. I mean, IGG's every update, serious update, is basically about creating the gap wider between pay to play and the bottom of free to play, predators and prey. And so this is not an update that was needed, is the problem, because the margin in the gap from pay to play to free to play is already it's already it's already I mean, the right words, I can't even express the right words, guys, on how this gap between pay to play and free to play, it's no reconciling it as it is. And, you know, the truth of it is IGG doesn't want free to play players in Lost Mobile. I mean, that's the truth of it, because there's nothing in the game. There's no, I mean, the amount of free to play accounts that are of any real significance are so low that it's not even to be regarded. Players can have free to play accounts, but the truth of the matter is, make sure I'm still recording too. The truth of the matter is that those accounts have taken so long to get even to where they're at. And so it's difficult to reach a really significant level as a free to play player in, you know, the 6 to 8 years that IGG has been developing and, you know, doing this Lords Mobile game. It's really, like I said, I mean, it's completely two different worlds, guys. So my thing is this here is what I honestly feel like is going to happen is a lot of players who were once maxed out, who were once great accounts, I think what we're going to see is a lot of accounts being further sold. And a lot of players are going to step away from this game. And that's what's going to happen. Because once you thought you dug deep enough in your pockets, once you thought that you have attained and, you know, created a level of height in this game, and then IGG comes back around and lets you know that this game, it has no limits, no boundaries. And the players that have spent, say, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, 400,000, 500,000, the players that have spent that amount of money and still spending, IGG has to let those players know we can produce so many types of expeditions and castle skins and updates that can reach into multi-millions of dollars for the investor to have to spend. So IGG has let people know this game is not about if you spent 100,000, because if you spent 100 in the next 2 years, you have to spend that same 100 again, or in the next 3 years, you have to spend it. You have to reinvest the same amount again, just to get the same outcomes as you would have when you started your initial investing. And that makes no sense, guys. That makes no sense. There's no logic in that. You mean to tell me if I spend 100,000 on this game, the only thing I can look forward to is the same results that I have gotten when I had only spent 10,000 in this game? I'm still going to face the same competitors, the same competitions, the same wonders, the same rallies. I'm going to get the same results. It's not going to be anything different. So the love of the game will completely dissolve. I mean, it will completely grow cold. It will completely dissolve. It will go away. People are not going to be running to play this game as they would have. Other players will come in, yes, but when other players come in, with the game having so many updates, it will make, players will easily see, it will make maxing out an account not even a desire. It's just like me right now. I have no desire. I don't have the funds. Even if I did have the funds, guys, I could think of far more better things to spend $200,000 on. I mean, honestly. And IGG doesn't help when what do I got going on? Get out of here. Collect. IGG doesn't help when they don't help at all when they just keep players having to reinvest like that. I don't know what to say, guys. It's like, what did we think? That the game would reach a level where there would be no updates? Or maybe IGG would introduce something into the game that has to do more on the level of skills rather than finances? I mean, like, IGG could come up with a troop that is a mystery troop type, where it's a random troop type. Like, IGG could come up with a troop that you craft or you train, that those troops go into battle and just randomly attack other troops of the enemy. They don't specialize in range or counter range and cavalry. They just go attack any groups of troops, whether they're the largest or the smallest, or whether they're infantry or range or cavalry, they are random type. They could attack siege. That could be something where deploying them could be very interesting, and it could be risky. But the point I'm making is that the updates IGG is doing only means more dollars to be spent by players, and players aren't running to spend their hard-earned money just for these updates for Astralites. So how many we got here? We got 300 of these. 18, 3, and that's it, right? Let's go ahead and drop these guys. I don't like to spend my Astralites in a way where, like, you know, because they don't come that quick. I don't want to spend 100 at a time on those because they just it's like hunting monsters. That guy there, he hunts only monsters. But hopefully he's getting some gaming skills. Okay, it doesn't like my 11. I'm gonna do one more though. See if I can get something out of that. Okay, I've got no Astralites out of that, so let's boost it up, guys, to 23. Still none. I am supposed to get Astralites out there, right? Yeah, I am. So let's make it a 41. That's one. Let's turn her down a notch. I mean, yeah, the game is on the verge. I don't know anything that will be able to resuscitate and revive this blood-sucking, money-hungry, greedy Lords Mobile. IGG has 20 of them. I don't know anything that's going to revive this game, guys. I am on my I'm reaching my finale of investing in this game, and it's like, even as far as I have come in a year of investing, as you guys have been on this journey with me and learning, it's like once it's discouraging, because it's like, a player, you mean to tell me a player can reach where he has, say for instance, he has all his gear to mythic, or all his gear including champ, he has a mythic, he has some 9 Astralites, 11 Astralites, 10 Astralites here, and 8 and 7s and 9s, and then IGG turns around and boosts it up to 15, and you're like, as the player, you're like, damn, I was getting close before I even got a chance to get maxed out or close to it. IGG raised the bar. They stretched the distance on me. You know, they made the track much longer to run than it was. So let's make sure that is Astralites there. So I'm gonna hit it with 55s, guys. I'm gonna change it. That didn't work out so good. Let's try 47. Oh my goodness, these little things here. That sucks there, guys. So, definitely not a super big fan of it. I'm tired of playing with that, guys. I just want to push them open because they're like pissing me off. But I lose Astralites like that, guys, because you still get the same amount no matter what. So it's like a waste if you use that many at a time. It's like a waste. Trying to find a magic number here, as if there is one. So, my take on it is, you're gonna see a lot of players just depart from the game and get tired of it. You can only invest so much. You can only pay to play this game so much. You can only upgrade your account so much. And what I'm saying is, people are only gonna update their accounts here and invest further in this game based on how much fun they're having, how much it's costing, what it's doing for them, how far it's getting them. I mean, I don't see it, guys. I don't see this game. I don't see this game being taken too much serious anymore. It's just gonna die out like other developers lost a lot of customers because of the sort of things they were doing. Oh my goodness, it's horrible, guys. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go right there. Just do something like that. Say this me off that little button. So yeah, I don't see this game. I don't see players having a love for this game anymore. Everything in this game is based off drop rates and chance. I mean, that is like so ridiculous. It's like a bunch of people who were into lottery and developing, you know, slot machines for casinos. It's like a lot of companies that were into that decided to partner with some developers for gaming and come up with a game that can earn money by um, figuring out a way to get people like us and gamers gear and astralites and um, winning in a labyrinth, all these things based off chance. You know, it's crazy. Just opened 100 and got 2. That sucked. Alright, let's go ahead and open those guys because it's frustrating. Ain't nothing gonna pop off on that. This is a joke. It's the reason why this game sucks, man. It's just a game that just sucks. It doesn't give anything. Alright, let's go to the main event here, guys. Let's get to these. Let's get to the Crimson Mangs champion chest, guys. How many do I got? There we go. I got 66. Now these we are going to take our time. We're not going to be rushing. Let's see what we got first before we start off, guys. That's important. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's pick a piece here. Right here, let's pick this piece. Let's see what we got. We have a total of... We have 12. That's what we have. 12 Crimson Mangs, guys. We need 20 altogether to take this to another level. Okay? So we need 10 more to make this to a mythic piece. And not necessarily that piece. I'm just using that for an example, guys. I'm thinking I'm going with a sword. But let's go. So we're on the champion piece here. That's what we're going to be rocking with, guys. Let's roll here. Well, I can't keep it there, right? Let's roll. It's going to be lengthy, guys. There's an uncommon one. So yeah, I normally do this video and I speed it up. I normally do it and speed it up so you guys don't have to spend so much time looking at this. But I figured today, since I haven't done a YouTube video in a couple of days on gaming, I figured I'd go ahead and go this route here. Now, I'm not getting a lot of good drops right there, guys. I'm going to switch it up right quick. Let's go switch it up. So let's just do 100 right quick. We got nothing out of it, right? Still no whatchamacallits, right? So the drops is just a bunch of bull. I mean, literally. Maybe I need to go in and out the game, guys, because I ain't getting no Crimson Mains. Well, I got some at first, so let's just keep going, guys. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, we're short on Crimson Mains, guys. IGG trying to play with me. This is a risky business, guys. Risky business, man. I mean, very risky business. So I need to be fast and hurry this up because it's going to take a long time, guys. So I don't like where the game is going, even especially for a player like me. Just the thought of knowing that everything I've invested thus far is like insignificant. What IGG has told a player like myself is you're nothing. You have invested nothing. What you have is nothing. It won't amount to anything. And therefore, got a Crimson Main, guys. Now I had 6,600, right? Now I have a total of 6,100. So I've opened up less than 500 and I got one gold so far. So that's cool. If I can keep that percentage there, it'll be great. Alright, so that's how it is to me, guys. My point of view is like that. Because that makes everything I've done, all the achievements I've made in the last year, those achievements were depreciated instantaneously when IGG continues updates that makes everything I've accomplished lesser and less significant. Because if here I am investing heavy, to purchase champ gear and to put astralites in them and to make my gear look good, but then you turn around and now, say for instance, now my attack, say for instance, my mixed attacks is all 800 or 900. Okay, so now I've reached a 900 or 800 mixed attacks, but then you just made the people who have more money, you have just made with the Astralite updates and other types of things, you've made their mixed attacks that are 15 and 1600, 19 and 2300 mixed attacks. Now it's like, okay, now we're back at the same square one. We're right back to the starting line, right back starting over where it's like, okay, when I had a mixed attack of 400 or 500, these guys had a mixed attack of 7 and 800. And so it's like everything is just repeating itself. And so that makes me as an investor seem like, okay, what I'm doing is insignificant. What I'm doing ain't gonna matter. The rate that I'm investing and upgrading is not gonna amount to anything. I won't be able to compete against these players who are maxing out their accounts to this level, as I have never. And I'll never have an account that's good enough because IGG keeps making other accounts look so much better. So that's where you get this major disparity or this major differential, this extreme um, extreme gap between good accounts and the better accounts. the best accounts. You know, I mean, it just makes no sense. It makes no sense to me, guys. And so my point of it is that, and then they still don't have, they still haven't learned to get these words out of the way of of the text. I just spent 100 accidentally, guys, and got one uncommon. Sucks. I didn't mean to do that. But Crimson Main common. My phone is hot too, guys, for some reason. It is just hot. Maybe because I've been using it all day. Going the wrong way. It's really hot. I need to cool my phone down for real. I'm trying to weather the storm. I think that I need to turn off. Hotspot for one. It's one thing that'll help. I was doing a Amazon route and I used my Apple phone for that. Alright. So that's another thing that kept it hot because I've had that on forever. So thanks guys for tuning in and listening. You can let me know your thoughts on what you think about these costly updates of IGG. This is my last piece that I'm going to be updating, guys, and upgrading. I'm not going to update anything else, guys. I'm not going to update anything else because it's like, does it even make sense? I mean, honestly, what sense does it make getting all champion gear and then IGG comes out with a gear, a whole set of gears that's much more significant and much more greater than champion gear? So it's like, okay, now it's like right back to the beginning where a player like Bren Chong in the beginning, back in the days, had all gold champ gear. But that is insignificant now. You can have all gold champ gear and today and your account looks like lame. Literally. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, an all champion, or 6 years ago, all champion gold account was beautiful. Now that's frowned upon. If you got an all gold champion account, people look at that account and they're like, oh, it's undeveloped, it don't hit hard. So that's what I'm saying. That's the same thing I'm saying that's happening today. A player like myself can have multiple mythic champion gears pieces and it don't mean anything. It's still very far behind of other players, and it has such a long way to go to really be competitive. So it's like it's nothing, guys. So we're almost reaching that point, guys, where we have opened up 1,000 of them. And so far we got 1 gold. The thing about it is you do want 1 gold per 1,000, or 1.5 if you can get away with it. That would be great. At the end of the day, it does balance out, guys. I mean, the hope is that it doesn't, and that, you know, somehow you end up with those 2 extra or 3 or 4 extra Crimson Mains when it's all opened up. That makes it all much more worth it. But this game is based off, you know, this gambling thing. So I'm gonna update one more piece, guys, and my account is gonna be what it is. I am not going to I'm not going to let IGG make a mock of me, as they already have, as you guys already know. But they are just really, we get nothing back, guys. We get nothing back. We absolutely get nothing back. They just get more money. I know these guys, IGG, you know, the developing team work hard to provide us a great gaming experience and things like that. But it really is not a great gaming experience, guys. It's really not. I mean, you know, people are just not. They're gonna keep doing it. They haven't been doing it in the past. People, you know, when IGG came out with Mythic, some people fled the game. So I think what I'll do is, you know, you really can't do anything. That's the truth. You can do like Bren Chung did when he quit the game. Some of you don't even know who that is, but when he quit the game, he had over what 300 million T4s, because they didn't have T5s then. But he had such a hefty number. He could that account could sit isolated, unlogged in, unshielded for years. And then IGG came up with all these other little updates that this fully champed account with several hundred millions of troops couldn't even sit there all day like that, because other players were hitting much harder than that now with their mythic stuff on. So even a player like me, if I were to, you know, boost more troops and just go offline indefinitely in my war gear and in a range wedge or whatever, even with, say, if I had 300 million troops in war gear, it still would be a couple of years before they zero me. I mean, and I'm not saying that they can't zero me, but what I'm saying is, in war gear, most castles, most players, most guilds are not going to try to zero a castle with that many troops in war gear. I mean, they're hesitant today to even attack me. And so I can even imagine the castles that are 5 billion might, or that are 6 billion might, castles that are 10 billion, 12 billion. These guys got so many troops, and especially the ones that have great gear and sit in great gear all day. It's like these guys are just basically statues. They're like monuments or something. Nobody's gonna, they're just gonna sit there, do nothing all day. And I don't get that. But people are not gonna go running up on them like they would a castle that's 2 billion might. Because they know they're looking at a troop account. Alright guys, so once we get to, what we got here? Once we get to 46, we will see how many Crimson Mangs that we have. I haven't got another gold one yet. But let's go back out and come back in right quick. I like to go out and do something, you know, like what we got here. Go there and then go back in here and finish on this. Maybe I can get another gold. Alright, so that's where I'm at with this game, guys. I'm still gonna be playing it, but because it is a nice game, it is fun. But as far as investing in it, the objective ain't worth it. It's no point, for real. You know, it's no point. It's no point. And you and I know, from a free-to-play standpoint, yeah, you can get a lot of free heroes and a lot of free things, but those things take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time pushing this 11 all damn day too, guys. It's harder for me than you guys. So, and I still ain't got this gold main yet. Should make it a much easier as a rare one. Should be able to make it a much easier to push something on this screen. So that's where I'm at on the game, guys. I still don't have Gargantua Familiar maxed out yet, and I still don't have I still have 2 of those left, which is Gargantua and Hugh Hop. This guy right here, Bon Appetit. I don't have that one, which is an infantry, and I don't have the Gargantua, which is Cav. So those 2 I lack. But all the other ones I got the talent, the army talents maxed out on the rest of them. I still don't have the skills maxed out yet either on all of them. This is really time consuming, guys. I should be just pushing the 100 button, shouldn't I? Probably will, but let's push some hundreds, guys, and see what happens. Got epic and uncommon and 3 of those. It's not bad. Let's push another 100 because this is too timely, man. That one, I only got 1 uncommon, guys, and 3 more common. Are we at 46? Okay, we're at 46, guys. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have got 14. We got 15. So we need 5 more. We've opened up 2,000. So we've gotten 3. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, guys. I don't want to open up like 100 at a time because sometimes that just does not pan out right for me, even though it could be the same thing. But try not to. They don't come easy. I try not to spend them easy, you know. There's one common and two uncommon. It's a rare. Not a gold yet, guys. 46 to 36, guys. Haven't got one gold yet. I'm gonna take it all the way to 26. Nothing. Game of chance, guys. Game of chance. Alright, so now we'll go back to the 11s. Because that whole thing just don't sit well with me. It's just the worst type of drops, guys. Just some unbeautiful drops there. We need 4 more. We need 4 more guys to make this happen. 4 more, and we only have 20. We have like 3,000. We need 4 more. So basically, we can get 1 and a third. We will come out pretty good. We're almost there, guys. Still haven't got another gold yet, as you guys can see. If I get a gold to pop up, that will make it all the more better. I need 3 golds, guys. Epic. No legendary. No anything. Okay, so all I've gotten out of that next 1,000 the only thing I've gotten out of that next 1,000 was nothing, guys. Nothing that's gonna help my cause. So, yep. We're being shady, guys. Okay, so it ain't gonna amount to nothing there. 16, I need 4 more. A ton more. 4 more, guys. That ain't gonna happen, right? I need 4 more out of 2,000. Let's go. Let's just open up the hundreds. I'm not gonna get a gold. I was doing better when I was opening up 11 at a time. So I'll be able to get something in the future, I guess. Get some more. Sucks that wasn't enough. 6,600. You start out good, but it dies out. So when you're opening these, you don't know exactly what you're gonna need. to, you don't know exactly what you're going to need to get. You have no idea whatsoever. No more golds, guys. A lot of only one, guys, at the end, huh? One at the end, guys. Not enough, though. So we have a total of, one more will give us 18. We need 2 more. So we still needed quite a few, guys. 2.5 more. So we got a total of, out of opening up 6,600 chests, we ended up with a total of 5.5 or so. So almost 6. So we fell short. The statistics and the rate still holds true. Let's go look at our piece here and see if we're going to be able to upgrade her. Oops, I didn't mean to equip it, but let's go to it and see if we got enough. We do. We have enough to upgrade this one. I don't risk it. Now, I got 300 I can play with, guys. But if I unlock 300, the thing about it is if I do the 300, I normally don't do it. But if I do the 300, almost 300, 295, and it does grant me a upgrade, the height, the amount I need for the next one, I won't be able to get it. So let's go ahead and temper that and make that another boost up. And there we have it, guys. Level 6 there. Cool. And right here, we got another one. We can do 88 there. That's a range army attack. So we can do the next level of 31.6. Or we can go and see what else we got to do work with. Let's go check her out. Another piece we use over here is, we were talking about this one. We got enough to take this up to infantry and cavalry. What is my cavalry set? What is it? Let's see. I don't use it for cavalry. I use this one for cavalry. I use cavalry in range 67%. This one is 19% less cavalry. And a lot more range. So 50% infantry and less cavalry. Okay. This one, let's see what, he was way off. But he's not off there. I could go up with this one quite a bit, guys. To level 10. Well, that would be nice. And it would give me army HP for that, and it's infantry and cavalry. So that's probably going to be the one we're going to do. So let's go here to the mix, and that's what we use for our mixed. So I could take this to level 10 because the rest is champion. Now this here is a long ways away, but I could take that up. But it's better to take the plate up is what I'm thinking. It's going to be better to do this one instead. I have a lot to go as far as on the Mega Trojan. Still a ways to go on that 1200. It would be nice to take that, but I don't have any more, right? The only boxes I have left are these guys here, and I have none of those gears, guys. I mean, I have the hoot claw. Is that what I have? I think I have the hoot claw, but that's just, no, that's the heart crux. But I don't have any of those pieces, guys. None of them. That one there is the closest I'm next to getting the book. This one is a ways off. Sorry guys, I'm moving everything away. This one is the Arctic Flipper, and I'm way off of that one. I need 4. I have 4 and I need 18. Just with the Book of the Dead is the same way. I need so many on there. I have, just to get it to gold, I need 17 more, 7 more, just to gold. So that's a ways off there. So I'm thinking let's go with this one, guys. Let's go ahead and temper this. I wish there was a way to do it there, but we can't. Let's go ahead and do this here. 63, temper it. We got 9, and then we get it to 10. So it's our first 10 piece, guys. Let's go ahead and temper it again. There we go. That's cool. So now we're at 11. We got 27 point that army attack. Now the thing about it is I could have went with this here for army attack. Truly I could have. But I just didn't want the range yet, guys. And there's a lot left for that. But we'll get it. We'll get it. It's only 88. We'll get it next time. We will get it next time, guys. So, what does that make our stats look like today, guys? Let's check her out. Let's go scout something and figure it out. Alright. And let's throw our gear on, right? Put that on, and now we'll see what we're working with here. We don't have the base and forts anymore, so let's go. See what we're looking like, guys. It's not looking all that great, but there you have it. And let's see what our individual blast is looking like. There's cavalry. This is probably our weakest one. Now, we could do something like this, I'm sure, and pop that up a little bit for cavalry. We can pop it up quite a few times. Make it 15, maybe. I don't have any jewels in this, though, I don't think. I have a cavalry defense and a range defense. I have no jewels in that. Do I have jewels in any of them? I doubt it, but let me see. View. Cavalry, armor speed, cavalry attack. No gold jewels in any of them. So, definitely could do this one. Do I have gold jewels in there? Gargantua and a cavalry attack jewel. So I think the best one to do is going to be that one there, because it will give me a better bang for my buck. Temper that, make it 50. I can probably get a couple of them out of there. Take that up some. Makes the cavalry hit a little harder. For Gargantua. Can we get one more out of that? Yep, one more, guys. So we got Gargantua up some, so we increased on there. Anything else that we can increase here? Let's check this one out. We can increase this one. This is Army HP as well. It is a good one. Let's increase that one. Got it at 11. So we have that one there, 11. And this one is going to be a minute, guys. That's going to be a minute. That's what I mean by the time you catch up with anything, it's like everything else has surpassed you. So I've used that gargantua already on that one. What else do we have? Plate I already used. I used gargantua down there already. So that's all we can do for that one. Now let's look at the next one, because I don't have this one at all. That takes quite a bit, but we'll get to it slowly. I'm not going to push it like that. Infantry. Let's go to infantry now. Is there anything we can update here? We know we can probably do that, of course. I don't have any gold infantry jewels in there. Let's see what else we have. We can do this, and we will. Let's go ahead and do this one for infantry. Let's make sure that's the one we want. Because this one is, yeah, let's do that other one. Let's do this one for infantry. Say profane. We can do it one time, and that is it. We can't do these because we don't have them. Don't have enough for that one. But we could do one of the veils. Take this up one time. We can take this up quite a few times. Gotta make it 15. Alright, so that's level 15 terror. Okay, so that's that. I didn't take it up to the next one. Okay, so that's level 15 on that. Probably not the best way to use it, but it is what it is. We're still recording. Yeah, we're deep into the recording, guys. This here is a infantry and a range. Let's hit this a couple of times. I do use this for infantry in my infantry gear. Bon appetit, but I don't want to use that because then I will be taken away from those, and that will be a grave mistake. I don't want to use that for that. We got to save that. That would be a mistake. Alright, so now let's look at range. And we'll go back to Cav right quick, see what our stats are looking like on the blast there. The blast is at 899, guys. Almost 900. Fury. I'm still in Fury, right? Yeah, Fury. So 899. Do we have anything else we can take up? I could do this one time, right? Since I use this for, I only have 3, I don't have enough. Do that there. I would do that there. That would suck. But since I use this for cavalry and I don't have anything else I could do, I don't have any other ones I can do, guys. Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do. I'm going to go ahead and take that up. Don't want to, but I'm going to do it. Just to add that one more point there. Right? One more point. Astralites on a gargantuan thing there. Alright, so there you have that. Alright, so now let's see what we're looking like there. Said 906 in Fury. So those are our stats for cavalry. Army HP 480. Let's see our infantry. Infantry stats. We could do this. I do use it for infantry, but I could also use. Can I use this for infantry? No. Can I use that for infantry? No. Well, that sucks. So this piece is it's a range and an infantry defense, and this piece is infantry and cavalry. This is infantry and cavalry. Infantry 34 without any stones, without anything in it, is 34. Whereas this one is view. Well, this piece is not as good as the other one. I don't have anything in it though, do I? I don't have any jewels in it. So if I put a gold infantry in this would be from a 47 to a 67. And this one would be a 32 to a 52. But it also will give me cavalry in range. So I am going to do this one because I am going to put some gold jewels in there. So I'm going to use that one there. And I'll put a gold jewel in it. Make sure my phone ain't about to die. Alright. So, you see how slow my phone is moving because it's got a little hot. Anyway, let's go check out the infantry again now. I am going to change it when I put those jewels in there. So 47, it will change. Let's see this. I can still make this one. This is the Mecha Trojan. I could do that one still, but I'm going to switch it out for the other piece. But right now my infantry is at 874. That's really low, guys. That's really low. I don't like how low that is. That's real low. Let me look at my jewels, guys. That's real low. Infantry is on an all-time low. There's the cavalry. There's my infantry. I got two 12s in there. And what else do I have up here? Terra is infantry, and I have just two of those. Range. Got three of those ranges. So, let me see something, guys. For infantry, I have three of them. I'm gonna get this defense jewel out of here, but I'm gonna use this here anyway. I'm going to put, but I think what I'm going to do is, where do I have an infantry attack jewel there. So I have two of them. Take that out and take another one out. Is this one here? There's an infantry attack. I would be taking out two of them, and I would have, I think what I need to do is just put one in here. Put a this range. I want the, where's that? Terra jewel, 5% infantry jewel, and the Terra jewel is infantry. And then we have one more. We can put a Army max HP, range max HP. I should have some of this up top. Research, cavalry, infantry, drag knight, infantry jack 2 point that. There's the one I'm gonna put in there right there, guys. Or should I put that in the range? I'm gonna put it in here for now. Then I'm gonna go here, and who does not have view? He has an infantry. And this guy has, one of them has a defensive jewel. I'm gonna take it out. It's this guy here, but he already has an army attack. No, that's not the one. Who is it? I think that was another piece. Anyway, let's see what it's looking like now. We gotta do this again. Alright, so that should change what that looks like now to a 884, because I don't have a gold. A gold would help. 884 blast. That's low. You know. But anyway, let's go to range. Let's see what we got here. Range attack jewel there. I use this for range. Cavalry. No, that's not even cavalry. I'm looking for my range attack jewel there. I have that already in there. I need to get it in something else. Who is lacking here? Range attack jewel there. And this one. Range attack jewel there. Let's see. Hold on. I need a. Is the J rim in here? Yeah, it's purple though. Let's remove it. Put a gold in there. Do. And then we could put some other stuff in there as well. Does this one have? It doesn't have a range jewel in it. Simulate that. And let's see what else we got. He has, let's check this out. And put a gold one in. here for a minute, guys. Alright, and then what else we got? Okay, that's it, guys. So let's see what the range is looking like. It should be 930. Alright. 891. I don't know what I'm doing. What's wrong with that? 891, that's low, man. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll fix it. So my calf blast is higher than the rest. But on range, I haven't done something. So let me check my range right quick, guys. Let me check this right again. 9006 or whatever it is. Yep, 90067. But listen, I want to do something right quick on range because I haven't upgraded any of the astralites. So let's see if we can upgrade any of the astralites. I use this for range. This one is only a 20% range. This one is cavalry. So let's see something. We can make this higher, but that's what we use for range, right? Anything better than this that we can use? Let's see. Infantry piece, infantry, cavalry. The range is only 20% here. Yeah, it's not much range, and that's 32% range. And we get 10 of it from there, so it's a 20% range. This one is, it's a range of 43. Range 43. How does it compare to this one? It's missing 15%. Much better piece because I get the army attack, right? 30%. So that should be in my range gear as well. But it would take me down. It would take me down 15% range attack, but I get an army attack of 30%, which increases it. So that's how my range set should look. Now, this one I do use for range because this infantry and cav, and this is a range of 31 infantry. So this is a high range. Can we temper it? Only one time. Let's temper it. So we're going to temper it once. I'm just kind of like doing it off the cuff, guys. I'll revisit it at a later. But I think that's better there. Let's see what it looks like now. 876 or which one was it, guys? $876 or we know it's better with the 892. We know it's better with the army attack anyway, though. It's much better because you give 30% more. So that is a better piece there. And then in cavalry, what am I using for cavalry? So that should be my range there. Cavalry. I use this for cavalry. This piece here offers minus 40 cavalry, so 30 wouldn't help. You give 30 to the rest. I ain't gonna fool with that right now. But there you have it, guys. That's it. I've been on here forever trying to work it out. So there you have it, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. We're just a little bit behind on that next piece, so we'll have to deal with that. On that champ piece, we fell short of it, so there you have that, guys. It's gonna be a little while longer before we get that going. One more. We just need one more, just a little bit more to make that 18, and then two more. So maybe with the next coupon, we can have that taken care of. Who knows, guys? You know how this goes. But I'm out. Thanks for hanging out. I'm out.